Welcome to our fifth and final broadcast of the year.
Our last two stories are about big events at our school.
One event has been around for years, while the other is something new.
Storm and Derek take you behind the scenes of a time-honored tradition.
And Tamara tells us about a student-led and state-sponsored program.
Sit back and relax and hear us howl one last time.
The prom advisor this year is Hope Coleman, so we asked her some questions about prom.
Well, we started on Thursday afternoon, worked into the evening, and then we worked all day on Friday. So it had to have been 13 plus hours, plus some prep time that happened before we even got in the gym. So a long time, but it was worth it. I loved that theme. I was so excited when that's what they went with, the Roaring 20s. Like, I love the book The Great Gatsby and the movie with DiCaprio in it. That whole vibe was just awesome. So I was really excited about it. I don't know what their original thoughts were, but Heidi Steffes came to me the first week of school and said, "This is what we want to do." So we went with it. For the most part, yes. For the overall vision, it met the vision. As with any big project like that, you have some hiccups along the way. You have to do some problem solving to make it all come together. There were some little details that didn't work out like we planned, but the overall look of it came out pretty close to what we were hoping for.
The Great Gatsby is the theme for this prom. I really liked how the book and movie was. How do you like this prom?
I like the colors, the gold and the black, the nice contrasting colors adds a pop.
Yeah, and I like how the decade kind of really helps with prom type of stuff because of how formal everything was.
Yeah.
Man, it's taking them a really long time to finish this. How long did it take us, Storm?
Yeah, we had already been finished. It only took us around 12 hours.
Okay, you don't have to flex.
Yeah, well...
In my opinion, I think the extra time was worth it. It looks really good.
I agree.
Prom photos were taken by Leah Meisch. We have some behind-the-scenes video of the prom group photos. We asked Mr. Isaacson his opinion on the prom setup and about his prom when he was in high school.
It's cool to have something we've never had before, so that theme is going to be awesome. I think the kids are excited about it. They did a good job decorating.
How long ago did you go to prom?
It was going to be like that. 25 years almost? Yeah, 25 years ago.
Do you remember who it was?
I do. Mrs. Isaacson. So that's an easy one for me.
We have some video of the prom grand march, both the serious run and the fun run.
Lost in a dream, I don't know which way to go. And if you're all that you say, well, baby, I'm moving way too slow. I've been fooled before, like to get my love out in the slapping. How about some information,
For LNN News, this is Storm.
And Derek reporting.
Over the last few years, Vision Zero has been in the news. But just what exactly is Vision Zero?
So Vision Zero is a statewide initiative to reduce our motor vehicle fatalities and serious injuries from crashes. And it is between the Department of Transportation, Department of Public Health, and the Highway Patrol. It has been around for 5 years. It was our 5th anniversary in January. And last year we had 98 fatalities, unfortunately, but it was the lowest we've had in 20 years.
Vision Zero's goal of no fatalities is moving in the right direction. But how can North Dakota schools help that vision become a reality?
So in order for us to become a Vision Zero school was reaching out to the state coordinator, Leah Kelm, and right now there are 8 Vision Zero schools in our state. That's what funding was set aside for. We got in right at the end of them choosing their 8 schools, and so once we let Leah know that we were interested, then we had to form a leadership team. And the leadership team right now is composed of children of volunteer ambulance and firefighters. That's how we decided to form our leadership team. They know the impacts of a car crash, especially a fatality, because their parents are directly involved in it. And so we thought they would be good ones to start with, and then that leadership team, not only did they have to be a member of a firefighter or an ambulance crew member, but they had to have a clean driving record.
I kind of got asked to help out by Kelly with EMS. She kind of spearheaded most of it, but came to me due to the law enforcement side of it, along with happening to be a school board member, to just kind of have some of those extra ins in kind of knowing who to talk to and when to talk to them.
My role in creating a Vision Zero school for Lemoore was reaching out to the regional coordinator to find out more about the program, because I saw it being talked about in the media, and I just really had the gut feeling that this was something Lemoore should look at doing, and I reached out to her and I asked her a few questions, and then I worked together with the administrators and brought it up to the ambulance service and fire department and law enforcement, and we all felt it was something our community needed and something that we could lend a hand with, and so we made it happen.
But just what are some of the benefits of a Vision Zero program for the school and community?
I think it's a great program. The fact that the students are the ones who are leading it all really gives them some agency and kind of what they're bringing to the school and what they're providing to their classmates and everything.
So probably the biggest benefit in my mind of a Vision Zero school is just bringing the awareness of the dangers of distracted and reckless driving. Having the peers teach the peers is something that's really important. Research shows that students are more likely to listen to a message if delivered by another student, and so why not have them deliver this important message about being safe drivers?
I joined Vision Zero because we're in a small town, and when somebody gets in a crash, it affects a whole lot of people, and mostly even the town. So if I can be part of a team that tries to prevent crashes, I'll do it.
It's really important to get information out there about how crashes happening, why they affect the town. So I think it's really important for the school to become Vision Zero. My responsibilities and expectations are leading by example. If I'm in a car and I see someone not buckling up, I'll inform them to buckle up, and other examples like that.
Vision Zero is important to me just because it's one way to kind of get statistics and information out there about crashes, and hopefully change someone's decision making when being in a situation. Some of our expectations are to follow the AAA pledge and help others make right decisions and spread news and information about decision making and how to become a safer driver.
I think I really believe in what they're doing, and I believe in the only acceptable number of deaths is 0.
My opinion of the Vision Zero program is just bringing that awareness and excitement about being a better driver in our school. If we can prevent one crash from happening in our community, that's exciting to me, because we know that crashes don't just affect that one student involved in it. It's going to affect many. So I've got a lot of excitement for the future of the Vision Zero team. They've got a lot of great ideas, and they're excited to lead our school in the right direction of preventing car crashes from happening.
Besides delivering PSAs in the classroom, students also organized events at the school. Trooper Dustin Pattengale demonstrated a rollover simulation and spoke about various types of crashes.
So I work in the Valley City district, or the area, and I work a lot of the interstate. Most of our crashes on the interstate involve a lot of high speeds. So a good majority of our crashes, especially this winter, have been rollovers, I say. In the Valley City, Jamestown region, I think within the last 8 weeks we've taken between 40 and 50 crashes, and a majority of those either jackknife semis or rollovers. So this morning actually was a little ironic. We came down here and we're doing a tour of schools to do the rollover simulator. And before I was even able to come and do that tour, I had to respond to a motor vehicle crash, which happened to be a rollover. This morning we had some snow and slush that had accumulated on the roadway, and I was called to a rollover where an individual was traveling about 55 miles an hour on one of our state highways. He had a patch of slush and snow. He had lost control of his vehicle. He had ran off the roadway and hit a field approach. And when he did that, he had rolled his vehicle and ended up partially submerged in a lake. And to his benefit, he had been wearing his seatbelt today, and he was able to walk away from that crash with just a cut on his hand.
And just why is Vision Zero so important?
Vision Zero is extremely important, especially in our rural communities, which we have a lot of in North Dakota, because we understand that when you're in a small town, everyone knows everyone. So it makes a huge impact when you lose someone that's a part of it. And also it's important because we want to make sure that the people in our state are safe and that they're making it from point A to point B in the best way possible.
As seniors, we are saying sayonara.
So sayonara, adios, and arrivederci.
It was a pleasure bringing you the news. Thank you for joining us for our last broadcast.